we closed our eyes and, you know, we somehow altered the sound, we might say, Dr. Stein, Bernie Sanders, you share a lot of the same perspectives on America. Why not support the Democratic Party, Dr. Stein?
For the very reason that the Democratic Party sabotaged Bernie Sanders.
Sabotage? How do they sabotage Bernie Sanders?
Well, you can look at the emails that were leaked from the DNC that showed behind the scenes collaboration between the Democratic National Committee and between the Hillary Clinton campaign and between certain members of the big mainstream media that tilted the playing field against him, that characterized him as a mess, that tried to characterize him as an atheist before a religious demographics, and, you know, just really poisoned the water against him in so many ways, not to mention superdelegates to start with that were not accountable to the voters.
How are you going to get the Bernie Sanders vote then?
Well, they seem to be coming to me. When Bernie endorsed Hillary, that very night the floodgates opened into our campaign. Our donations went up 1,000%. People began flooding in as volunteers, helping with our ballot access drive and the rest. So they are very well networked. That's a self-starter campaign, and they're getting the word out.
You brought up the point here, Dr. Stein, the value of earned media, the stuff that's out there that goes out for free. You know, by the way, after today, you got $500 million.
All right.
Yeah, that's what this is right here. But if you got to raise $1 billion, they say, or $1.5 billion, whatever it is, to be successful. And I'm just looking at that hill that you're telling me about. If you're way down here, that's a long way to go. I hope you got good hiking shoes.
Well, let me say that $1 billion creates politicians. They may be successful for them, but they're not successful for us. We need jobs. We need living wages. We have a whole generation of young people who are locked in student debt. We need to bail out the students. We bailed out the guys on Wall Street. How about we bail out a generation of young people? So what they did is not working for us. It's not working for our economies. It's not working for a generation that has no future, has no climate to, to inherit the earth with. We can solve these problems, but they won't be solved, unfortunately, by political parties that are funded by the big banks, by the fossil fuel giants, by the war profiteers, by the insurance companies. We need a politics of integrity that's for